See, as far as Sector 109 is concerned, it is definitely one of those premium sectors that lie on the Dwarka Expressway and neighboring the state of Delhi. So I believe that the first 4, 5, 6 sectors, which include Sector 109, has this tremendous potential of housing and housing demand, and hence they would probably also command a bit of premium compared to, let's say, the other pockets in Gurgaon. Having said that, there are multiple pockets within 109 and the neighboring sectors, and I believe that the product and the location would also matter to some extent within the parameters of 109. See, you can enumerate the key salient features in terms of location, which is adjacent to the fact that it is right next to Delhi. It is literally on the Dwarka Express Highway. So that would mean that commuting either from Delhi or from the other side of Gurgaon is much more simpler and easier. It has a proposed metro rail connectivity. So it tells me that somebody can reach the sector and come back maybe easily and swiftly. Also the fact that it is a new pocket of Gurgaon. So what I would say that the basic infrastructure that is going to come down to the whole region, including Sector 109, would be newer and much more fancier than, let us say, the old part of Gurgaon. What it does is, to the end user, these infrastructures are basically new, and hence they would not have pressure on basic infrastructural problems like old pipelines and old electrical wires and old telephone lines and stuff like that. I would like to bifurcate the investment opportunities in Gurgaon into 3 pockets. Dwarka Expressway, which includes predominantly the sectors towards Delhi side, including 109, the golf course extension side, and the sectors which are beyond the Rajiv Chowk. So considering these 3 pockets, I would say that in today's time, as an opportunity, Sector 109 and Dwarka Expressway is definitely a lucrative option, considering the fact that the government is also putting in a lot of effort in coming up with the expressway and the metro corridors. As I said, out of the 3 pockets, there are only 2 pockets of tremendous potential, which is the Dwarka Expressway to start with, because of the fact that it's right next to Delhi, and the golf course extension because it is an extension to the existing developments of the main part of Gurgaon. So these are the 2 pockets that I see that growing extremely well in the future.
And have you heard about some of the projects happening in Sector 109?
Yeah, we know that the Rahejas are there, the ATS Cocoon is there, which they've recently launched. Shobha is with their luxury residences. There are quite a few of them. There are quite a few of them around in those sectors, and because probably the fact that, again, these are the most premium sectors considering the linkage to Delhi. Yeah, almost everyone's present there. Brisk is again another good development that's coming up in 109. It is definitely, I feel that they have positioned the product very well. The reason being they are predominantly 3 bedrooms and 4 bedroom developments. So what they have done right here is the fact that since the area and the neighborhood requires a certain premiumness about it, they have positioned it well by doing a 3 bedroom and 4 bedroom, and by not doing a mixed land use of, let us say, a 2 bedroom or even a lower sized apartment. So I think they have done it pretty well. Another good thing about this particular development is the fact that it has 2 accesses to the site. So they are sitting on 2 24-meter roads, and that is where I see that the development has been reasonably well planned and the circulations have been worked out. Apart from that, yeah, one of the features that I really kind of liked was the yoga amphitheater, as they call it. So you are basically trying to get not only fitness but a certain sensitivity towards health style, and also otherwise the standard features of good community facilities, sports facilities are all there. See, I believe that any kind of accreditation to a project is a feather in your cap, and in this market, which is still, I would say, unorganized, when developers are making these efforts to get certain accreditations and create certain value systems for themselves, it is definitely good for the end user, and the same stands for the CRISIL awards for Brisk. I would like to say that, yeah, if you're wanting to invest in Gurgaon in a project that has been planned well, has been executed well, and has a certain accreditations, then you could certainly look into Brisk in Sector 109 and compare it with any other project, and I'm sure that you'll find it reasonably well to choose from.
So sir, we'll do this last line once again.
One of these options, which is Brisk Lumbini, is something that you could consider. Um, what I would like to say here is the fact that they have done their basics right, they have done their designing well, they're executing it well, and have these basic accreditations in place. So if you're seriously looking at for an option, then you could look at Brisk Lumbini. Yeah, hi, I'm Rajatesh Maji, and I'm trained as an architect from SPA, and I work closely with various real estate developers in the NCR region.